guerra le ayuda a uno a tener fortaleza, a poder tener problemas que tenga, uno puede seguir adelante.
Okay. So I hope you just learned a bit about what Juan went through to come to the U.S. and why he came. Do we have any like initial reactions to this video? Anything that surprised you? Ave, go ahead.
Can I answer the question why he went to U.S.?
Of course, yeah.
He said he wanted to have kids and a wife.
Yeah.
And like not be a millionaire, but have like a decent money and just keep living for my kids. And he wants his kids to have a degree because that's what he wanted.
Absolutely. So for the Zoomers, Ave said he wanted kids. He came to the U.S. because he wanted kids and a wife. He wanted. He didn't want like to be a millionaire, but he wanted enough money to live a decent life. Yeah, go ahead, teach.
He really have a better life. Some food, like that's why most people leave for food.
Absolutely. Yeah, Paige said that most people leave because they need food. That's why they leave their country, not because, in this case. Anyone else? Reactions? Okay, so, yeah, Ave.
A reaction is that like when his kids grow older, I think they'll really appreciate like their family just because of what he went through.
Absolutely, yeah, Ave said that when his kids get older, she thinks they'll really appreciate their family because of what he went through, definitely. Why did he leave El Salvador? Yeah, Walter.
Both of his parents kind of had died or killed from like El Salvador government kind of soldiers, and then he just thought that he was really dangerous. So eventually he went to Utah.
Really good, exactly. Good, and why did, I forget what I was gonna say. Good, so we're going to talk a little bit about push factors and pull factors. Do you guys remember that from like last semester?
Kinda, yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah, I remember.
Kind of. Can anyone remember what a push factor is? What? Yeah, Willow. Thanks.
A push factor would be kind of being forced to move, like having unsafe living conditions.
That's a great example of a push factor. It's something that's in your home country, something bad that's happening, or a situation that's causing you to want to leave. So the example of like an unsafe living condition is absolutely a push factor. How about a pull factor? What would that be? Go ahead, Aaliyah.
It's where you like want to leave or you want to go to that place because you see something that you want.
Good. So it's a good thing about a new country that you go to that brings you there. Exactly. Really good. So for one, push factors would be like situations in El Salvador that cause him to leave. And pull factors would be things that happen in the United States that caused him to go there. So we are going to together fill out this chart. What push and pull factors led Juan to come to the U.S.? And we kind of talked about it already. But we're going to fill in the chart. Duncan, go ahead. You have your hand up. What's a push factor?
Oh, a push factor would be lack of opportunity.
Okay.
Yeah, in El Salvador.
Ave.
I would say another one would be like he didn't have the life that he wanted. Well, how do I explain that in a push factor? He didn't have like clothes that kept him warm, I guess, or his like bare feet that probably hurt.
Good, yeah, he didn't have like basic needs. Yeah, he didn't.
His basic needs weren't met.
Yeah, not he didn't have basic needs. Yeah. Thank you. His basic needs were not met in El Salvador. Yeah, Walter, you have your hand up?
Maybe like dangerous conditions.
Yeah, he talked about like violence, right? Danger or violence in El Salvador. Aaliyah, go ahead.
Meant that his dad had died, that he was in an orphanage with not that much clothes or food.
Good, his parents, he didn't have his parents anymore, and often like our family keeps us in a place, right? And so he just didn't have family left in El Salvador, yeah. Go ahead, Paige.
He hardly had any like food, and he didn't really get the opportunity to wear shoes that much, because sometimes he got to wear sandals and then sometimes he went barefoot.
Absolutely, I'm gonna put that under basic needs. He didn't have like shoes, and he talked about hunger, right? Like hunger is the reason people leave. And you'll really do anything to get enough food, as you probably feel around lunchtime. Yeah, go ahead, Ava.
He wanted to move to the U.S. because he wanted to get married and have kids.
Good, so pull factors, reasons he wanted to go to the U.S. He talked about wanting to get married and have kids. Which, of course, you can do in El Salvador, but he did talk about that, though. Sergio, go ahead.
He wanted a new opportunity, like live a new life.
Yeah, he talked about having like a decent life, definitely. And do you guys remember what specific opportunities he wanted? He said something about, Aaliyah, go ahead.
He wanted to go to college and get like a degree.
Yeah, he wanted to be an entrepreneur.
Yes, he wanted to start a business, and he wanted his kids to go to college.
And go to university, so that way, they could get a degree because he couldn't, but he wanted to.
Absolutely. Thank you, Sergio. He didn't have the opportunity to go to university when he was in El Salvador, and he wanted that for his kids. Anything else, Tenley?
I don't have one, but can I go to the bathroom?
In a sec, we're gonna do work time. Walter?
He wanted to practice his English every 20 minutes a day.
True, yeah. I'm not sure I would call that necessarily a pull factor, because he didn't come to the US in order to learn English, but that's, yeah, really good point. That's how he kind of integrated. Yeah, Paige?
He didn't want to be a millionaire, but he needed some money, just enough to make his life better.
Absolutely, yeah. He didn't want to be a millionaire, but he wanted enough. So, hopefully do we have like a pretty good understanding of push and pull?
I think we do. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, you guys really get it. So that's great. We have time to work on our class kick, so please take out your iPads and open up class kick. It should say, my slide is back, this is very weird. It should say CA,
I
so
put it back.
Central. Oh, thank you. Migration class kick. And your job is going to be to highlight push and pull factors in the article. So it's an article about like Central American like teenagers, I believe, coming to the US. We're going to identify push factors, highlight that in yellow. Identify pull factors, highlight them in green. And then on slide 3 and slide 4, you're going to list what those factors are, and you're going to give evidence. So copy word for word the sentence that shows that that is a pull factor, or that's a push factor. Does this make sense? Thumbs up, thumbs down? Thumbs up, all right. In that case, we're going to work individually today. I'm gonna put you guys into breakout rooms. And
Do we have to work individually?
For now.
yeah,
Do you
it's,
want us to join the Zoom?
you don't
No, you don't have to.
Yeah.
So thank you, Ave, for opening it. Thank you, Ava and Brennan. Thank you, Miles and Paige and Walter and Willow. If you have not opened it up, Zoomers, please open it. Riddell, make sure you open up Class Kick Central American Migration. Emmanuel, open up Class Kick. Sergio, Tenley's getting open, I think.
All right, I'm gonna open up the rooms and we'll be into your breakout room to check on you. Paige, you have a question?
So when push and pull means like want and need?
Push is a situation in Central America that is leading you to, or that is leading those kids to leave Central